Today, baby, honey ranch, lemon pepper wings. Hey, darling. Now, whenever I'm out and I order wings, I always get ranch and blue cheese. So when I make it at home, I combine the two together. Some mayo, sour cream, and make it nice and thick. Ranch seasoning, about 2 to 3 tablespoons of blue cheese crumbles. Here I have 1.5 pounds of wings, seasoned with a packet of sazon, 2 teaspoons of onion powder, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons of Old Bay, 2 teaspoons of lemon pepper, 1 egg. Now we're gonna make our breading. I have 2/3 cup of flour and 1/3 cup of cornstarch. I'm adding about 2 tablespoons of my ranch dip here and 1 tablespoon of my lemon pepper. Put our wings, pack it nice and tight. Like this, like this. Now let your breading adhere for about 10 minutes. Add some peanut oil, heat it up to about 365. Here we go. Sizzle. Deep fry for 8 to 10 minutes, but I like them fried hard, so I fry for 10 to 12. Now, in between frying each batch, bring up your temperature back up to 365. Round 2. We mustn't forget the glaze. Half a stick of butter, about 1/3 cup of honey, and 2 teaspoons of lemon zest. Very light dusting of ranch. The bone is clean. It probably looks like it's a lot of salt, but it's not. These are perfect. Make them on your next game day, I promise you. They're packed with so much flavor. I haven't even dipped them yet. Dip it in the dip. Oh yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. So good. Today, baby, crab Rangoon Dip, plus sweet chili sauce wonton chips. The flavor, instant. So here I got some wonton wrappers from my local grocery store. And all you gotta do is just take a few of them and split them like that. Voila. I have my air fryer basket here that I'm gonna oil down, then oil the top a little bit. Now these don't turn out right. The next thing that you will see is them in some hot grease. Exactly. The air fry one just didn't turn out right. It has all like that flour and everything on them. The crunch is way too hard, but you can try it if you want to. When frying these, you gotta be really quick because when they start to brown, they brown really fast. To 8 ounces of softened cream cheese, I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of sriracha sauce, half a teaspoon of ground ginger, half a teaspoon of white pepper, 2 ribs of green scallion or green onion, and because I'm from Maryland, I got 8 ounces of local jumble up crab meat. You better know it. That'll mix. Topping it off with a mixture of cheddar and provolone cheese. Now bake at 400 degrees for about 15 minutes or until the cheese browns and bubbly. Ew, baby. Adding our wonton chips. Adding some sweet chili sauce to those chips. I really hope the camera is really capturing how good this stuff really looks. I know I could eat this whole pan. Oh my gosh, no salt needed. It's delicious. So good. Today, baby, jerk chicken tacos. Ew. See, now this marinade is very ingredient heavy, so I'll have some of my shenanigans later. Let's get to work. Juice from 1 whole lime, 2 sprigs of green onion. I have about 1/4 of an onion here, 3 cloves of garlic, small handful of parsley, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 tablespoon of that melanin sugar, half a tablespoon of smoked paprika, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of allspice, 1 teaspoon of dried thyme, 1 scotch bonnet pepper with the seeds. I'm gonna add about 1 teaspoon of liquid smoke. Now you can either double or triple this recipe and have it in the freezer for up to 2 months. Here I have 5 cleaned, boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Add all this marinade too. Now I would let this marinate in the fridge for about an hour, but for moi, it's going in the fridge overnight. This smells so good. Now for me, it's the next morning. Good morning. Ooh. Now bake or air fry at 375 for 20 to 25 minutes. Gonna make some fresh guac. So I have 2 avocados. Squeezing juice from 1/2 a lime. I like my guac like me, chunky. Add a little bit of this pico de gallo. Pinch of salt. Ooh! I put everything on my face today except for foundation. I just had to let the skin breathe, honey. Ooh, we're gonna let these rest for 5 minutes. Now it's time for me to sweat. Then I'm gonna make these tacos queso. I have like 2 more left on the side. See if I can get a cheese pull. Let's see. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Ooh. It's so flavorful. On a scale of 1 to 10, if I had to rate the heat scale, I'd say they're about a 5. But when I tasted the meat by itself, it's about a 7. And it's probably because I marinated them overnight. It's so good. Now these may not break my back, but those arteries, they're gonna have a lot of fun.